guys, it's Holly here for PlayStation Access. Now, we're at Brands Hatch. I found Andy from Team Project Cars, and we're going to do the community Q&A video, all right?
Cool.
So I've got these flashcards, and we're going to go. The time starts now. Cedric would like to know, will it be in 1080p and 60 frames per second on PS4?
Cedric, that is always the target. You know, we've got a lot of stuff in the game, but that is always our aim.
Well, there you go. David would like to know, will there be any third-party peripheral steering wheels on PS4?
Yeah, check our website. We've got a ton of different things on there, from Thrustmaster. Yeah, go and have a look.
There you go, website. Okay. Look at this, we've got this down.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, Lord Catham would like to know, how many cars and car manufacturers will there be in the game?
Right, so when it comes to cars, you know, and numbers and things like that, you know, I could give you a number, but ultimately no one ever says, like, how many guns are there in Battlefield compared to Call of Duty, right? So
it's definitely a car thing, right? If you look at the amount of cars it's going to be.
Definitely, absolutely. And it's not like we're trying to hide numbers or anything like that, but if you go to our website, you know, for example, today we announced track day cars as like our new, like, form of car culture that we're representing in the game, and believe me, there are many more to come still. Yeah,
there are quite a number. Right, Preox Production, I'm really sorry. How do you acquire new vehicles? By purchasing them, or will they just be awarded to you? This is a good one.
It's a good one, because all cars are open from day one.
Yeah.
You don't have to grind for XP to unlock them. You don't have to grind for cash to get the one you ultimately want to get. As soon as you open the box and put the disc in, you can go straight into like a Le Mans prototype or a kart or a whatever, you know. So
you haven't got to start in the Robert Line and work your way up.
No.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Right, Dan would like to know, are there any crash physics or damage physics, and will they impact the car?
Every single car in the entire game has got full damage on there, all cockpits and things like that as well. And we go as far as like the manufacturers kind of like allow us to, you know, but that's pretty far.
I'm sure they don't necessarily want their car running around in pieces.
Nothing on fire, you know, but bits do fall off, and it'll, you know, create debris around the track and things like that, you know. So we literally go as far as we can. Yeah. That's
incredible. Right, Stew668. What spectrum of environments, location, and weather can we expect to see?
Right. Yeah. So. We have basically a list of tracks from all the way around the world, and again, we're kind of like drip feeding those on the website. We're just teasing you guys with this stuff, right? You know?
The website, you're really selling the website.
The website, go to the website. It's awesome. Yeah, just get more hits on that thing. No, it's awesome. But yeah, we're kind of drip feeding that stuff out there. We've released 8 at the moment, and as I said, we've got the largest track roster of any game. Okay, so there's many more to go on that. Every single one of them can be played at any time of day, any weather condition as well, so it's not restricted like other games. And also, you know, the weather can change like during the actual the actual race as well, and you can race from daytime through the night into the morning the next day, so you can do like endurance races, things like that. You know, we're going full out on that stuff.
Tell me this, there's a trophy, right, for some endurance racing that you told us about upstairs I thought was particularly cool.
There certainly is. I don't know whether we're allowed to say it publicly, but yeah, absolutely, there is a special achievement in there for doing a very long endurance race.
Get the coffee ready is all you need to know. All right, I have a license to drive asks, will there be a paint shop to make your own custom designs?
So up till now we always go yes, absolutely, but when it comes to paint and liveries, things like that, yes, on the PC you'll be able to paint your own liveries, things like that. When it comes to the consoles, it's a bit more difficult, unfortunately. So like, I hate to say no, like, but unfortunately not. But you know, who knows in the future.
Cool. Arvalish would like to know, you said there'd be pit stops, so how detailed are these? I guess he wants to know how you're going to interact with them.
Fully animated pit stops. You come in, you see the guys running around the car, and as I said, we've got many different motorsports, so they're all appropriate to the actual motorsport that you're doing. Yeah, you've got flags and penalties, things like that. You've got a pit engineer who talks to you. On PlayStation, on the Sony, he'll be talking to you through the actual controller, through the little speaker there. It's awesome.
Okay, Mohammed would like to know, will different types of cars be able to compete in the same race? So if you're doing tracks, does it have to be just track day cars, or can you just literally have the most hickledy-pickledy race ever? Yeah,
so you can do, so like within Korea and things like that, it's usually single makes, so it's usually you know, like a Formula A kind of race or a GT3 kind of race. So they're all the kind of same kind of class, right? But there are some races which are multi-class as well. So you can have 2 different types of cars on the same track. Online, you can do whatever you want, right? You can run a Formula or open wheel car or a touring car on a karting track if you want, you know? It's silly, And it's up to you whether you want to do that, but why not? You know, we've seen some.
option.
Yeah, absolutely. It's up to you guys. We're not restricting anybody.
Amazing. Okay, Caesar would like to know, how will multiplayer play out? Is it separate from single player?
Well, yeah. So we have.
So I think what he means is like some racing games, it's all online, is all this massive one intrinsic kind of field. Is this like if I do something in career mode, do I then have a separate kind of leaderboard and a separate kind of player stats? And...
Gotcha. No. So we have 4 stripes on our logo, and they respond.
Right, so you ready?
They acquire. No, that's the wrong word. They relate to career, solo, online, and community. Yeah. So online is we treat quite separately because. You know, there's different ways of playing online. You want to play online with like strangers from around the world, but then equally you want to create your own private events just for like you and your mates and things like that, or like generate a race for like just anybody on your friends list to kind of like join. You know, we've got a thing called join in progress, which means that I can start a qualifying session and like anyone can kind of just drop in, like join in, and then like once everyone's qualified, right, off we go to the race. It's awesome, you know. So we're learning a lot from our previous games. We're learning a lot with like how people kind of like play games. You know, we're learning a lot from other genres, you know, like shooters and things like that, and like trying to make, you know, Project Cars online experience absolutely nail it. Okay,
so finally, Zach would like to know, can we customize multiplayer settings? So things like, can you set up different modes, day and night? Can you really play it and set that out there for people to play?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, like we're not restricting anything at all. So like you can make a 24-hour recreation of the Le Mans 24-hour. You know, you can do a Dubai race that only lasts 3 laps. You can do it starting in the rain and going into clear weather. You can accelerate time faster than real life, up to 240 times. So like it's whipping through different weather or with different, whatever you want. You can do qualifying sessions. You can make everyone forced into the same car. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, nothing is restricted.
That sounds incredible. Right, that's it. We got through my little list of flashcards. Thank you so much. It's very windy and it didn't all blow away, which is something.
Amazing.
As you can hear, we've got the Chevrolets going around behind us, which is incredible. Andy, thank you so much. Hopefully we've got plenty more Project Cars coming up for you. So guys, don't forget to stay tuned to our YouTube channel.